Hi there, my dear Goans, here I am in one of another beautiful and scenic places of Goa, in the village called as Paroda in Quepem Taluka, about 15 kilometers from My Goem. The reason I have come over here is bring to you in this episode of My Goem the amazing, the beautiful, the scenic, the scintillating, I am running short of words, but the temple that is perched right on top of the third highest mountain in Goa, the Chandranath Parvat, dedicated to Shri Chandreshwar Bhutnath. This particular temple has got an amazing history dating back prior to the Kadams. This was the deity of the Kadams, and let us go there and see the unique part of what this temple is. And if you think that it is just a temple on top, you will be wrong. There are three stages for this temple: the base, the middle and the top. And I am getting goose pimples here because if you think of climbing the stairs on top, I am going to leave that to you. Follow me, let's go and we'll see in this episode the temple of Shri Chandreshwar Bhutnath on the Chandranath Parvat. So, when we thought of climbing the hill to see and bring to you the Chandranath Bhutnath temple, on the way we met a gentleman, and there was a temple. Let us find out from him what this temple is, because this is part of a visit to the Chandranath temple, and his name is Nicolaus Carvalho, who has a small shop over here, and he is selling the coconuts which is offered here in the temple. So let's meet him and find out what he has to say. Nicola Bab, कसा आहा तूं? Very good. Nicola Bab, तुझे हांगा शॉप आसा हा, आनी त्या शॉपाचेर तूं नाल्ल बी सगळे विकता. जे हांगा एक देवूळ आसा पळय, हें शंख भैरव म्हणून, ताका लोक व्हरून ते दितात. बरें, म्हाका एक सांग, हें देवूळ जें हांगा आसा तें आनी चंद्रेश्वर हाजेर लिंक कितें? म्हणजे पयलीं हांगा मेळोन ताका वयर वचोंक जाय काय हें दुसरें देवूळ?
तें कितें जालां, पयलीं 60-70 वर्सां पयलीं हांगा रोड नाशिल्लो पर्वतार वचपाक. ते पासत ते प्रसाद लायता हांगा. तो प्रसाद लावपा वयर वचपा लोकांक त्रास जावपा लागले. त्रास जावपा लागले म्हण त्या कारणान हांगा देवूळ हें 70 वर्सां पयलीं
सकयल बांदलें.
सकल आशिल्लें, बारीक
बारीक आशिल्लें.
तें आतां मोठें केलां.
तें आतां म्हणजे ज्या कोणाक वयर वचूंक त्रास जाता तांणी देवाची हांगा भेट घेवपाची. वाव, कॅन यू बिलीव दॅट? And secondly, something very beautiful in Goa, very, very beautiful in Goa. Temple of the Hindu god, and here we have got the history being told by a Catholic friend of ours, Mr. Nicolaus. This can happen only in Goa, and if you want to experience that, come here to Goa, visit these places Chandreshwar and meet our friend Nicolaus Bab. So let us say bye and go and see what the temple is all about. Nicolaus Bab, thank you very much for being on my program. Thank you. So, like our friend Nicolaus Bab told us, this is the temple of Shankh Bhairav, where you can, instead of going right on top to get the prasad, you can get the prasad over here. And from here, there are steps that take you on top. So let us go and see what those steps are. This mountain or Chandranath Parvat is approximately about 350 meters up, and there are steps to climb up on top of it. You can see the temple at the base behind me, and then you got to start walking. And ladies and gentlemen, there are a few steps, just about 800 plus, to walk from the base to the top. I am walking on these beautiful steps that have been made now, but I want you to see the steps that were here originally for people to climb from here right up to the mountain top. Just look at these beautiful steps. This is how the original steps were there to go from the base of the mountain to the top of the mountain. But if you think I am going to climb these steps and go up, no, please don't expect me to do that. I am going to drive halfway through, and you also can drive and reach there. And from there, there are around about 250 steps. There is one more place on top from where there are about 110 steps. And you can even go behind the temple where those steps, where you can sit down as you are climbing, they are around about 250 to 300 steps. The choice is yours. If you have the wheel, come on top over here, and as you drive or as you walk up, you'll find a lot of simians over here, apes, monkeys. Don't temper around that bit, please. And if you are going to walk up these steps, wear good slippers or shoes which are non-slippery, or like me, walk barefoot. Best way to be close to Mother Earth. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the way to walk up. I am not going to go there like I told you. I am going to take a car. Please be with me. You can walk up, okay? Bye. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the middle level, and at this place there is a big agarshala over here, and there is a temple lake and a spring. Let's see that. So when you come to this level, the mid level or the third, this place is called as the third, you see that there is a lake over here. Ladies and gentlemen, keep one thing in mind, that we are at a high elevation, yet you have got water over here. There are two structures here having use for religious rites, and at this point there is a spring. Let's go and see the spring. Come on. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the way to the spring. This spring is at a very high elevation, supposed to be very good, medicinal, and you can drink the water directly. Let's go down and see it. You can see the spring here. You can see the water trickling over here. Yeah, now we are after the monsoon, much after the monsoon, so it's trickling. And they say that such type of springs and sacred spots, there are 108 of them all around this mountain side. Ladies and gentlemen, this place is very close by to a place called a Chandrapur or Chandramanda, or what we know as Chandor. That was ruled over by the Bhoja kings, from whom the Kadams took it over. And the Chandreshwar is supposedly the family deity of the Bhojas and in turn of the Kadams. And every time that the king wanted to go up there, he would first visit 7 other spots and then come up to this. This water, ladies and gentlemen, is very medicinal, pure. You want it, you can taste it. So ladies and gentlemen, when I came here to this Chandranath Parvat to get to you the heritage that is over here, immense heritage which the Goans don't even know about. But when I came here to the second level or the third, I was pleasantly surprised. Surprised because I met a very good friend of mine, Dr. Sushila Mendes. She is the head of Department of History at the Government College, Quepem. And along with her, I found the new generation. You can see all of them behind, some of them smiling. But when we came here, the most important thing, the Goan thing that they did was, they offered us food. Can you see? I'm looking well fed. What was this food? Authentic Goan. And the names of the dishes, let me find out whether the students know about.
तांबडी भाजी.
Tamadi bhaji, okay.
Bimlaचं रोस.
Looks like she hasn't had it because she can't recollect.
शीत.
I don't think she ate. She can't recollect anything.
There were potato chips something.
Potato chips. There you are. This is how these students have been eating for their NSS camp. So let me just find out what they are actually doing over here. Doctor, welcome to my show called as My Goem. And here you have offered your students all the authentic Goan dishes. Can you tell me what these students are actually doing here?
Thank you, Sanjeev. Our NSS volunteers do Shramadan every morning, and they offer their services to the temple committee because they have been very magnanimous in giving us a place to stay free of cost. Let me also tell you that the college stands on land donated by this temple, which was donated to the college about 29 years back. And today it's a very, very huge structure benefiting so many rural students. And in the afternoons, we have a number of talks.
How many of this new generation brigade have you brought?
Here we have about 35 to 40. They have seen yesterday the main point where they cleared the whole area and made it plastic free. And Chandreshwar is of course a deity of all the ancient kingdoms, be it Bhojas or Kadambas.
Well, you heard that. Now, let's do a little bit of test. All these people sitting down behind me, I'm sure when I ask them, are you Goan? They'll say, yeah, they're Goan. Are you all Goan? Okay, let's test them. Which is the deity that is next to Chandreshwar? Goans, my friend, Goans. This is exactly the reason why My Goem goes around Goa, trying to tell Goans what is Goa. Because most of the time, I have a catch line. 99% of Goans don't know 99% of Goa. The fact that we are born in this place and we have grown up, we take it that we know. Sadly, please go to these places because these places are waiting for you to come and visit them. All the students have come here to this historic temple. Not only do we have the students, we have the faculty also here sitting quietly. Let me say a big thank you to them. Thank you so much. So now we have come to the third place, which is actually reserved for two-wheeler parking. steps, we have reached on top over here next to this beautiful temple of Chandreshwar Bhutnath. This particular temple could have been established in the 1st or the 2nd century. It was the temple of the Bhoja dynasty. Now, I was just going through the history of this particular thing and a lot of legends and myths. Some of them say that is it possible that the Goan Mauryas that were here at the beginning of the 1st millennia, did they name this entire place Chandrapur, Chandramanda after Chandragupta? This place is dedicated to the Lord Shiva, who came here, who left Kailas and he came here and he resided over here. Now Bhutnath, who was one of those Bhairavas of his, the spirit gods, he did not like it. He missed the company of Shiva. So he asked him, he says, why have you come here? So Shiva told him, if you miss me so much, please come and reside with me here. Hence, we have got Bhutnath and we have got Chandreshwar over here. There is one more very peculiar thing about this particular temple. This temple has got 3 stones, one here, a bigger one there, and one is the Sanctum Sanctorum or Garbhagriha. The unique feature there is that when you are going around the circumambulatory, that stone is coming out. And there is a theory, people believe, that these are some fragments of a meteor or stones that came from the moon, as people thought it, and they named this as Chandrapur. We don't know, or they dedicated it to Chandreshwar. But the legends are beautiful. The Bhutnath temple is on the side. We will go and see that. But as we are entering the temple of Chandreshwar, on its facade, there is a beautiful diorama type of a relief that has been put up there, and that is telling you about the churning of the sea to find Amrut. There, they used a mountain and used the snake as a rope with the demons on one side and the gods on one side. And there are more beautiful things inside. Let's go in and see that. Sun is too much. Please wear a hat. Okay? Carry water. Come in. Just to the south of the temple, you see these 2 stones here. They think that these are meteorite, fragments of meteorite. Possibly there was a shower of meteorite and there was water here and it just sank and it rested over here. And the third one, which is inside the temple, you can see it coming out into the circumambulatory. That is the Pradakshina chamber. Both sides it is coming out. And the ling is supposed to be on that Swayambhu or self-made. So here we are sitting in the Sabha Mandap of the Shri Chandranath Bhutnath temple. I met the clerk from here, Mr. Sanjay Parvatkar, whom I have been seeing here for a very, very long time. Sanjay Bab, please welcome to my program My Goem. हे देऊळ ओपन केन्ना जाता, क्लोज केन्ना जाता आणि परते ओपन केन्ना जाता?
देऊळ ओपन सकाळी 8:30 जाता.
8:30.
दनपारा आरती जातकच 1:30 बंद जाता.
ओके.
3:30 म्हणल्यार परते उगडता. आणि सांजची 6:30 म्हणल्यार बंद जाता परते.
6:30 परते जाता.
फक्त सोमवार दिसाक रातची 9, 9:30 जाता.
पालखी कितल्यांक आसता?
पालखी 8:30 सान प्रोग्राम कॉमेस.
ओके. आणि ती बाय 10 म्हणसर काबार जाता.
9:30 म्हणल्यार काबार जाता. मागीर सकल आमचे महाभोजन आसता. सकल थळा आमचो हॉल आसा तातूंत भितर. आमचे फेस्टिवल्स जातात न्ही, ते मेन फेस्टिवल खंयचे हांगा? मेन म्हणल्यार महाशिवरात्री. महाशिवरात्री. दत्त जयंती जाता. दत्त जयंती. दत्त जयंती ह्या देवळांत जायना, सकयल जाता थळांत. ओके. आनी जत्रा आमची. आनी दसरो. जात्रा केन्ना आसता? हनुमान जयंती. हनुमान जयंती. चैत्र शुद्ध पौर्णिमा. ती हनुमान जयंतीची रात्र जाली की मागीर आमगेर रथ जाता. ओके. ताज्या आदी जात्रे 5 दीस म्हणल्यार वेगळे वेगळे
आनी हे रथ येदे व्हडले पळय आसात न्ही ते रथ ओडपाक लोक येतात.
हय हय
कितलेशे लोक येतात हांगा
खूब
तेन्ना?
लोक येतात हजारांनी.
Thank you very much, Sanjay Bab, for joining us on My Goem. Thank you. Beautiful. When we got talking to Sanjay, he told us about a tunnel here. And he showed us the way to come down. And here we are standing on this rock with a beautiful scenery over here. Sanjay Bab, हे तूं आमकां पळय सांगतालो तें कितें आनी खंय आसा?
हांगा सकयल हाज्या एक भुयार आसा.
ओके.
त्या भुयारा भितर पादुका आसात.
हां.
कळ्ळें देवाच्यो. आनी अशें म्हणटाले की पुरातन काळांत त्या भुयारांतल्यान काशी वचपाचो रस्तो आशिल्लो म्हणून. अशें म्हणटाले.
We have a secret passage to Kashi. Please come here to this temple of Chandranath or Chandreshwar Bhutnath on the Chandranath hill and see all these treasures. But one treasure that I can see in front of me is this beautiful scenery from top. You watch it. So when I entered the main Sabha of the Shri Chandreshwar Bhutnath temple, on the side I noticed that there was a Deepstambha. The Deepstambha was a very important part during the earlier era because this was the only source of light for those festivities or rituals that were held in the evening in the dark. And all this is under a huge peepal tree which is over here. So this is the Deepstambha. Behind me and to the northeast, you can see a temple over here. This shrine is of Lord Bhutnath, who was very passionate about Shiva and he wanted to reside with him over here. And he has gone one step further. He likes to keep an eye on the god. So, when they constructed this temple, they created a hole in the wall from where he could see the god and God could see him. But now, because they have made a little changes in the architecture, you cannot see it properly. But see the passion. Secondly, he being the lord of the spirits or the ghosts, he is given offerings of blood. Right now, they sacrifice cockerel over here, roosters. And that area in front is the place where they give the khatra, is lying exactly in front of the temple. So there we are, my friends, come to the end of the episode of the Shri Chandreshwar Bhutnath temple. In fact, I don't feel like leaving this place because it is so quiet and so beautiful over here. But I would request you, please come to this place. But before you come, check that you have got petrol, your car is okay, your brakes are okay, and you are wearing some good non-slippery shoes. Here you have got an amazing wealth of flora and fauna. Sometimes you get a visit from a very inquisitive monkey, a black-faced monkey. Don't ever try to feed them. They are dangerous. They can attack you. And when you reach up here, see that your windows are closed, because if you leave them open, you will suddenly find things missing from this tailed friend of ours. So, You have seen the temple, you have seen the middle part, and we started off from the bottom. Goa has amazing richness like this. Please come here and visit these places. If you have something to tell us, you can see the email over here. Write to us. Tell us. Also tell us whether you like this program, you don't like this program, what would you like us to add inside. We are looking forward to your views.